Hi there, and welcome to Mental Toughness for Frontline Workers. Whether you're a security officer managing large events, a nurse tackling emergency care, or a firefighter facing high-stakes situations, this course is here to help you stay mentally tough under pressure. On-duty readiness is the ability to maintain a calm, focused, and capable mindset, no matter what's happening around you. It's about staying in control of your mental and emotional state so you can perform at your best. Here's an example. Imagine a security officer working at a packed concert. A sudden disturbance breaks out in the crowd. If they're mentally ready, they can quickly assess the situation, make decisions, and act calmly to de-escalate the problem. If they're not, they might panic, lose focus, or make mistakes. Your mental state affects everything. Your performance. Staying clear-headed helps you react quickly and effectively. Your decision-making. Emotional control leads to better choices in high-pressure situations. Your well-being. Managing stress reduces burnout and promotes long-term health. As a frontline worker, you face long hours. Fatigue can cloud your thinking. Emotional strain. Handling traumatic or difficult situations wears you down. Unpredictability. Every day can bring new and unexpected challenges. Most training focuses on technical skills, like using equipment or following procedures. But what about managing your own stress, energy, and emotions? This course fills that gap, giving you tools to stay mentally tough, even in the toughest situations. Let's begin by exploring the 2x2 Energy Emotion Quadrant, a framework for understanding your mental state. To perform at your best, you need to understand how your energy and emotions interact. The 2x2 Energy Emotion Quadrant is a practical tool that helps you identify and manage your internal state. This framework categorizes your state into 4 quadrants based on 2 factors: energy level, high or low, emotional state, positive or negative. High positive. Energy is high and steady. Your emotions, you're feeling confident, optimistic, and calm. An example, a nurse working efficiently during a busy shift, feeling prepared and focused. High negative. Your energy is high but scattered. You're feeling anxious, angry, or frustrated. Here's an example. A firefighter feeling rushed and irritated during a miscommunication in an operation. Low positive. Energy. You're feeling low but content. Emotions. You're relaxed but satisfied. Here's an example. A paramedic reflecting on a job well done after a shift, feeling physically tired but emotionally fulfilled. Low negative. Your energy is low and you feel drained. Emotions, you feel defeated and disengaged. An example. A security officer struggling to focus on their last shift of the week. The high positive quadrant is where you want to be for peak performance. It's where you feel energized, focused, and ready to handle whatever comes your way. Let's say you start a shift in high positive. Things are going well until you face an unexpected delay or a difficult situation. Suddenly, you're in high negative. You're feeling stressed, frustrated, and unfocused. Recognizing this shift is crucial. By using the tools we'll discuss in Module 4, you can reset and bring yourself back into high positive. This framework helps you take charge of your mental state, ensuring you're always ready to perform. Let's explore the science behind emotions, energy, and performance. Understanding the biochemistry of your body can help you manage your mental state more effectively. Cortisol, the stress hormone, essential in small doses for focus, but prolonged high levels lead to fatigue and burnout. Adrenaline, the body's emergency boost, helping you react quickly. Overuse can leave you feeling jittery or mentally drained. Serotonin, your natural mood stabilizer. Higher levels help you stay calm and emotionally balanced. Stress. Prolonged stress without recovery drains your mental and physical energy, pushing you into low negative. Recovery. Short recovery breaks helps you reset your system, reducing cortisol and bringing you back to high positive. Mindfulness. Tuning into your physical and emotional state can help you recognize early signs of stress. For example, noticing a tight chest or shallow breathing signals it's time to pause and reset. Why it works. Mindfulness lowers cortisol and increases serotonin, improving focus and emotional control. By understanding your biochemistry, you can take actionable steps to stay balanced and perform at your best. Let's get into some practical tools that help you achieve and maintain mental toughness. These tools are designed to keep you in the high positive quadrant, even in high pressure situations. Think of them as your mental and physical first aid kit. They're simple, effective, and adaptable to any environment. Breathing is one of the fastest ways to reset your mind and body. When you're stressed, your breathing becomes shallow, which can worsen feelings of anxiety or overwhelm. Controlled breathing helps you calm your nervous system and bring you back into focus. Diaphragmatic breathing, belly breathing. How to do it. Inhale deeply through your nose, letting your stomach expand, not your chest. Exhale slowly through your mouth, feeling your stomach deflate. Why it works. This technique reduces cortisol, slows your heart rate, and signals your body to relax. When to use it. During a brief moment of downtime or when you feel stress building. Here's an example. A firefighter feels their hands shaking before entering a burning building. They take 30 seconds to do belly breathing and regain control. Box breathing. How to do it. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 4 seconds. Exhale for 4 seconds and hold again for 4 seconds. Repeat this for 1 to 2 minutes. Why it works. It enhances focus, reduces adrenaline, and helps you ground yourself in high stress moments. When to use it. Before a difficult conversation, during a chaotic situation, or any time you feel your focus slipping. Water isn't just for keeping you physically healthy. It's essential for mental clarity and emotional balance. Even mild dehydration can lead to irritability, fatigue, and reduced concentration. Why it's important. Dehydration affects cognitive function and decision making. It can make you feel sluggish or heighten feelings of stress. Practical tips. Keep a water bottle with you at all times. Aim to sip water regularly rather than chugging large amounts at once. Add electrolytes during long shifts to help replenish what your body loses through sweating. Avoid relying on sugary or caffeinated drinks alone. They can dehydrate you further. Here's an example. A security officer working at a crowded event feels a headache coming on. They realize they haven't had water in hours and take a moment to hydrate. This simple act helps them refocus and avoid further discomfort. For shift workers, getting quality sleep can feel impossible. But without any rest, your energy and emotional state suffer. The goal isn't necessarily more sleep, it's better sleep. Create a sleep-friendly environment. Use blackout curtains or an eye mask to block out light. Keep your bedroom cool and quiet. White noise machines or earplugs can help drown out distractions. Establish a routine. Stick to consistent sleep and wake times even on days off. Avoid screens like phones, TVs, laptops for at least 30 minutes before bed. Blue light disrupts your body's natural sleep cycle. For night shift workers, nap strategically. A 20 to 30 minute nap before your shift can boost alertness. After your shift, wind down with relaxing activities like reading or listening to calming music. Here's an example. A nurse on a rotating schedule prioritizes a 20-minute nap before their night shift and uses a white noise app to improve sleep quality after. Over time, they notice they feel more energized and less irritable during their shifts. What you eat has a direct impact on your energy levels, mood, and mental clarity. Fueling your body with the right nutrients can keep you sharp throughout your shift. Energy-boosting foods. Complex carbs. Whole grains like oats or brown rice provide steady energy. Proteins. Lean meats, eggs, or plant-based proteins like lentils support sustained focus. Healthy fats. Avocados, nuts, and seeds help regulate mood and brain function. Foods to avoid. Sugary snacks and processed foods may give a quick energy boost but lead to crashes. Too much caffeine can heighten anxiety and disrupt your sleep. Helpful supplements. Magnesium supports relaxation and reduces muscle tension. Omega-3s boosts brain health and emotional resilience. Vitamin D, essential for mood regulation, especially during winter months. Here's an example. A paramedic brings a meal prep container with grilled chicken, quinoa, and steamed vegetables to avoid relying on fast food during a long shift. Visualization. Visualization is picturing yourself successfully handling challenges. How to use it. Spend 2 to 3 minutes imagining yourself navigating a tough situation with confidence. Here's an example. Before responding to a high-pressure call, a security officer visualizes staying calm, communicating clearly, and resolving the situation effectively. Positive self-talk. This is the way you talk to yourself and how it shapes your emotional state. How to use it. Replace negative thoughts with empowering ones. For example, instead of, "I'm too tired for this," say, "I've done this before and I can do it again." Here's an example. A nurse feels overwhelmed during a busy ER shift, but repeats the phrase, "one task at a time," to regain focus and avoid spiraling into anxiety. Micro recovery. This is brief breaks during shifts to reset your body and mind. Techniques. Stretching, deep breathing, or stepping outside for fresh air. When to use it. After handling a tense situation or when you notice fatigue setting in. Rest days. Use your time off to recharge emotionally and physically. Spend time with loved ones, engage in hobbies, or enjoy restorative activities like yoga or a nature walk. Here's an example. After a challenging week, a firefighter spends their day off hiking with friends. The combination of exercise, fresh air, and social connection helps them return to work feeling refreshed. These tools aren't just theory. They're practical, adaptable, and easy to integrate into your routine. Start with 1 or 2 techniques and build from there. Over time, you'll notice a shift in how you handle stress, maintain energy, and recover after challenging days. Next, we'll explore how these individual tools connect to team dynamics and building collective readiness. Mental toughness isn't just about individual resilience. It's about how teams support each other. Let's explore ways to foster readiness and resilience in a team environment. High negative. Frustrated, snappy, or overly critical. Low negative. Withdrawn, unfocused, or disengaged. High positive. Confident, proactive, and composed. Buddy systems. Partner with someone to check in on each other during shifts. Group check-ins. Start and end shifts with quick emotional check-ins to normalize open communication. Leaders set the tone for mental readiness by encouraging recovery breaks, facilitating open communication, and providing tools for managing stress. Supporting each other makes every team stronger and more effective. Now, let's put everything into practice with real-world scenarios. You feel overwhelmed during a chaotic situation. Number 1, recognize the stress. Are you slipping into high negative? 2, step aside for a quick break. Practice box breathing, hydrate, and reset. 3, reframe your mindset with positive self-talk. I've handled worse. I've got this. A teammate seems disengaged during a critical moment. Offer to take over briefly while they take a mental reset. Use encouraging language like, "You're doing great. Take a breather and I'll cover this for now." Am I hydrated? Have I taken deep breaths recently? Do I need a stretch or quick reset? Applying these techniques regularly keeps you and your team steady and ready. Congratulations, you've completed Mental Toughness for Frontline Workers. Here are some key takeaways. Aim for the high positive quadrant for peak performance. Use tools like breathing, hydration, and positive self-talk to manage your mental state. Support your team by recognizing their needs and fostering readiness together. Start small. Practice 1 or 2 tools a day and share what you've learned with your colleagues. Remember, resilience grows with time and consistent effort. Thank you for the critical work you do every day. Stay strong, stay ready, and keep thriving under pressure.